And off we go from Las Vegas. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Brody. I'm going to try something new here. The RDO.
A give, running right, Achane. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Too early for this guy. Damn, stop the run on the first play and he quits. Like, what the fuck? Might fuck with the odd Leo. I like it. We'll keep that in the vault. Different crowd than what I deal with at night. That's for sure. Nighttime, bro. Whew. It'd be the credit card warriors, man. Shit. Oh man, this my lucky day. Yeah, I'm gonna play in the mornings, boys. Shit. This might be the time.
The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And we're off and running from Western New York. Luther Burden now on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
Let's look at the odd Leo. Check out my package on my video.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Meyer to throw. Called in by Njoku, left side. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Motioning the tight end left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he gets home. Touchdown Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, 14 yards. Quinn Kubiak making the call. 2-point try coming from his offense.
The Raiders will line up for the
Keeping it on the ground. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
and makes the score.
So they stick with the hot hand, partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
19-yard line.
Under.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Look in his eyes, it's Nussmeier. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Snap to Nussmeier. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Nussmeier. This is a heater going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter.
1st and 10
these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, batting, baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Back to throw, Mariota. Forced out to his right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Mariota. It's a screen play to Genti. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Back to throw. Mariota. Dump off to his fullback. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down?
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Nussmeier throwing. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Raiders take possession of the football. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Our play picks up about 6 yards as he stops. And that is good for a Raiders 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the fullback. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact?
Oh, I gotta play in the morning more often, man. obviously it was a wild card, so I ain't gonna hang my hat on that too much right now.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolled?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
On the ground, the former Golden Domer, Jeremiah Love. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
His own 5-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
It's second down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
He's going to run it out of the gun here now with Love. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Not Jalen Hurts on second down.
35-yard line.
Flush to his right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
But yes, we'll change it direction.
They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jenkins. And a good run there. They give him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 33, here's second and 5. Now they'll pitch it out here. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. As the tackle was made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Raiders.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Play clock nearly expires as they set, and that's going to be intercepted by Terry Dillon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. Here we have a battle just past the 25. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Once again, defense giving him nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard here.
Players still sluggish.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw.
Why stop, bro?
Just... They elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not.
Why do they do that?
They turn it over.
Think you're running open. Why stop? Why?
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Calais Campbell up there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Love. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain.
See what they do on 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground, and here's Love. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
Open space inside the 10. For the pylon, he's in. Jeremiah Love. Touchdown, Jaguars. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0.
14. Raiders nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Forced out wide. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Ashton Jeanty that time. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. By Travis Hunter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley.
That is not a touchdown. Fuck out of here, dude. Bring challenge plays back. Get rid of the comp mode and make everything simple. Save my coins.
just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58.
It's just a matter of time, right?
Stadium here in Las Vegas. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit.
It's a blue. Come on.
And that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, a run with Jeanty. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Nothing doing again. Stoned in the backfield. The defense.
Linebacker not getting out there fast enough all of a sudden.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike. Having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we could actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He had to jump for that ball, Wilson.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
You asked for it.
Well, the best screen
Try to play nice.
Of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Never fun to be 2nd and 13. Jeanty going to get it on the zone read. Yeah. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. Now they want to pay it off. 1st and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time with Jeanty. And this defense
So
is going to
nice.
stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3.
And he barrels his way into the end zone.
I'm matching up against another credit card guy, so
Raiders.
I gotta play like a sweat. Yay. Hey, he asked for it. He didn't want me to play like this. He should have kept the money in his wallet, in his bank account, instead of giving it to EA.
They mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2.
That's how you feel?
Coming. He'll throw it. And that's
Oh,
gonna be
PI.
incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got.
Yeah, you sound like you've been choking on some dick last night. I had kids with your girlfriend. I had kids with your girlfriend.
Stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off.
Well, you're taking care of them for me. You're taking care of them for me.
Big mistake. That ball's
Yeah, you mad?
beyond the
You mad? You
40-yard
getting
line.
beat by someone that don't spend money on the game? It's sad, bro. Couldn't be me.
This drive rolling now. Another 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
32-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up now. Again, good news, it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Rodgers moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Third and goal. will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commander.
Touchdown, Washington.
You know, some of these old school analysts and coaches, they might sit up here, Mike, and say, you know, why are you lining in the shotgun inside the 5? But depending on your system, when they want to spread you out on the goal line, make you defend every blade of grass, the ability to be in the gun really helps tie the run game and the pass game. This time they decide to keep it on the ground, but don't be surprised as this game goes on. If they're in this situation again, they've got a good complementary pass.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to find David Njoku.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And that play just really looked doomed from the start, didn't it? It didn't look like the timing. It didn't look like he was confident in his read. And that time he pulls it, nowhere really to go, and take him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is caught.
Bruh, that's the first thing.
First down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
You know, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Again, here's Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd down, they need 7. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Quick hitting slant there. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run, it's Hall. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd and goal. Rodgers to throw. That's hauled in at the 2.
Pushing it in.
Take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 14-6 lead.
Commanders 14, Raiders 6. Chase McLaughlin.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And he's got him to the 35-yard line. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Special teams building over here.
And they did recover.
I would say skill over credit cards any day.
On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Tariq Woolen on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Commanders' 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Raider 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bech. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Yeah, throw a high ball, Mariota.
Intercepted.
Man, they got no defense. Stop bailing them out.
He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
I mean, yeah, I know you sound like a bitch. Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, you sound like you've been gagging last night. You a grown man sounding like you gagged on some cock last night, bro.
One mistake, one bad decision, and everything falls apart.
Yeah, you surely lack. You surely look at you're the dumbass. You're the dumbass. You're the one that's the cuck. 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 You're the cuck. You're the cuck. You're the cuck. That's why that's why you like to film your girlfriend getting fucked by other people. Okay, good score.
And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick.
I'm not mad.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line.
You spend all that money to struggle against somebody that ain't spend nothing. So,
so here's a 1st and 10
cool story,
now.
bro.
They'll start from the 24.
Yeah. Pick these nuts.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Trying to claw their way back into this one.
Buddy, man.
That'll help.
I'm good. You go shut up. You do that.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw right side is taken in.
Look at that. You spent all that money and you can't even make no tackle. Hey, you ass. Not really. I'm not mad. I'm not the one that spent money.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find 50 out the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Only bitches spend money.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
No, I'm not a dumbass. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know you mad, bro. I know you crying. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you crying.
To the air one more time. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, cool story. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that then.
And it'll bring up
fucking bomb.
They'll look to throw yet again.
Yo, where's the fucking flag?
Incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down.
Bro, why am I not catching the ball now? Come on.
And the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Let people spend money on the game and then just dumb my players out. Like,
it just
come
seems
on,
a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Hike it!
And the back judge throws the flag.
Why are you scratching your butt, Mario? Yo, check this out. Check this out. Shut up, bitch. You listening to that?
That's a delay of game.
Fucking getting lucky out there and fuck.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Fucking cover 0 play. Just like they're letting him just shed through my line, bro. It doesn't even matter what I pick. It's one thing I'm noticing, bro, is players have better cards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. They'll look to throw again. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Vegas. And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that
gotta catch that, dude.
Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game.
Can't wait till we get like red zone threat and shit, so I can actually get fucking catches where I need them.
Over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
He touched it first. Come on.
Recover.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
The handoff. Here comes Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The user click is slow.
17 yards. First down, Washington.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On first down, they go right back to Hall.
Bro, I'm committed to the side to run play with the dial to and they never expect that.
To the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown Commanders. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one
They gotta stop matching me up with fucking people that spend money, man. They gotta have better on team balancing on your cues. Like, bro, this is just team don't want to play right versus people that spend money. You play sluggish.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5.
Look, they don't even, they just, perfect pursuit.
The 15-yard line.
Dude, stop pausing the game, bro. Just want to film your wife get fucking fucked. Because that's what you like doing, bro. Spending money, getting go down the cup. It'd be me getting money to EA.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle,
Wilson.
but it's incomplete. Wilson was the intended target.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll bring this near the first down marker. They're going to spot him, let's say, a yard short. So a 3rd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's like flat over there, so I'm probably better out just running a fade. Fade return.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Was brought down. He's going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Brown.
Don't break tackles and go backwards. Come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down. They'll look to throw.
Bro, they got man playing it perfect. So I can't sit there and dink and dunk, man. Fucking had a first down and the fucking dude runs backwards. Like, why? Mariota underthrowing wide open receivers. Ain't got time for that. I guess games where I have to pass, I'm just gonna have to put fucking Mendoza in and just deal with it. help that they're locking every fucking quarterback that comes out behind an LTD, meaning you're gonna have to spend to get it. Quarterback and wide receiver at that, which is like, bro. And then the champion receivers they come out with don't even have fucking good route running thresholds. They just fucking suck.
We're just seconds away from getting this one started. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest.
You gotta sit here and wait for season 2 for decent players.
Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. A pistol snap, Rodgers. Complete right side to Washington. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Rodgers now on 2nd down. They go to Jeanty on the dump off. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball. And because of it, those chains are moving.
To throw is Rodgers. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing on 2nd, Rodgers. It's caught at the 4! Early 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
No way. Everything he's calling is beat.
On a pistol look now.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Fumble!
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 4-yard line.
2nd down, it's Rodgers. It's
Shaded side.
Touchdown Vikings. Darnell Washington scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
We'll teach our boy how to do that.
Get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner. It is such a boost to an offense. This is about
if I just had me a returner with some change of direction and a little bit more acceleration, we'd be in the game. You think you fucked up, right? You gotta have a backup plan for people like you.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sitting down in the 4-3-6-1.
Pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be met into the line to limit the game to a yard. Dexter Lawrence.
Come on, I need to block better.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 7. Back to Jeanty. And once again, he doesn't manage much.
Miller. We got to replace my left tackle. Man. He can't give up a shed. Miller and Simpson.
This is Jeanty.
The player feels so sluggish.
Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Days ago, boy, he was hitting that hole. God. You be fucking up a good game with that shit, bro.
We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They take over just shy of midfield.
Where my knockout at?
Keeps himself upright. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Minnesota. Darnell Washington. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Kevin O'Connell with the call. They're trying for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's
bro, tackle him.
Sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because they have to be perfect.
Oh, they make your player run so sluggish. If you don't spend money on the game, they just slow your fuckers down, dude. They don't get into their fucking position fast enough.
First and 10. Here's Mariota now. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. And the drive begins.
Getting outran by linemen.
That's going to bring up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Need to shake off
Taking
that
5 seconds to
quick.
hike
Here
the ball.
comes second and 13.
Hike it. I'm pressing X.
Mariota to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. And he drives it up to the 24. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go.
Oh, they just
Sit tight.
fucking in the
Walk away
quarter,
from
yeah.
US Bank Stadium after this.
just what I fucking wanted. A fucking game where you can't even call your plays. Yeah. Yes.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Mariota.
Yeah, we gotta get Mariota.
It's intercepted. And he's going to bring
Missing
this
wide
one
open
back.
receivers now.
Minnesota touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely
Let's see what
right.
the
This
market
where
is.
those
And we'll
linebackers
see what's
love
out
to
there.
work.
We'll have to make
Can
some
do some
changes. We need
serious
a left
damage.
tackle, left guard.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away.
Hopefully they drop some evos for those positions.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before
Left
he's
tackle,
brought
left
down.
guard, running.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing is Mariota. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him.
You mean to tell me I didn't gain a yard on that?
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw, Mariota. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. Good play call there. 15 yards efforts, and they got the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now Mariota. Same guy. Let's
and the fumbles.
And the Vikings have recovered.
You got to get ain't playing up against that bullshit. EA will do everything they can to restrict you from playing how you've been playing. I think we're entering that era where we're slowly going to get back in your regs. I don't think it's really my defensive side. The only time my defense is an issue is if I'm dealing with someone with the elite receivers. So if they have the LTD receivers, it's really the only thing that I can't man up the defensive ends on. So we're eventually going to get to the point where I'll have to use linebackers as defensive ends. I just got to see what linebackers can play man. Have decent block shed. You're looking at what? $77 block shed. All right, look at all the wheel and Mike backers. Mike and Sam. Alright, so you got Hendricks. So limited. It's not very quick. It's got good block shed. 70 man. I mean, you could use him situationally. I mean, it's not like he's bad. Pretty sure if he gets any more cards, though, he would definitely be a must. I just hate how they hide him behind an LTD every time he comes out. At least give him a Hispanic Heritage card. Make it fair, right? Okay, you got Drake Thomas, 81. 7'3" man. Not really fast, and he's undersized. So I'd say maybe mid-season 2, mid-season 3, we'll start getting some linebackers that can be good enough to hold on the line and with good block shed versus the run, but also be able to man up the receivers from that position. .84 speed, 86. Oh, he's got a good man. He would be ideal. Good agility, good change of direction. He just can't fucking rush. Oh, never mind. Like, he'd be very situational. Good versus the run, but he's not a pass rusher, so you can't keep him there. He'll get exposed. Unless you're just keeping him strictly to man up. I mean, you could use him for that. It's not bad, but not the ideal what I'm looking for. Good block shed, good speed. Not very shifty, so he's not going to be able to exactly man up how I want. Very bad on the agility. Elio Chanel. Quick, good block shed. Good zone, bad change of direction and agility. No ability to pass rush. Got Derek Barnes. Yeah, no agility, no change of direction. So there might not be a sim. Yeah, so other than Toto, he can't pass rush, so yeah, that dead ass ain't no sim in the game. I mean, you got Hendricks. So cross Sam out, check Mike's. Spillane was decent. Could change direction. Can't play man. Ain't got the thresholds to pass rush. Shit, can I put Gaither in? Nah. I can't use down, no movement. Intriguing. I don't think it'd be fast enough, but it's definitely intriguing. But I want somebody with a little bit more speed. Okay, so you got Sony Styles. And he just like walked around my line, bro. It's like when he's on the field, my line just dumbs out. That's one thing I'm noticing. Like when someone has better cards, their cards don't play better. Your cards play worse. Like that's literally what I feel like. Like nobody picks him up or nothing. Like he's just freelancing. Got good man. He could probably fill that void though. I mean, it's change of directions. But again, like I said, because of his overall, he plays faster than, well, it's not that he plays faster, he just makes the opponents play slower. He's ever on the field. I might check the Tremaine Edmonds at 85 and use him for that position. I mean, it's something to look into before the season's over. I mean, I got the tickets. It's just, is it worth it? Anyone got a Tremaine Edmonds at 85? Is he decent? He's not bad. It's his size. Oh yeah, I mean, agility and change of direction could use some work. He could be. I mean, I've got him. I mean, is he going to be worth leveling up? That's the question. I think the last hope is Patrick Queen. A little undersized. Decent hip fire, King Clay, man. I'm probably gonna 'Probably gonna do the tickets, man. I'll see if I got enough. I haven't dropped no Evos yet. Now, if I get 5 of these, that's what, 1,500? That'll be 81. $82. $83. $84. Told myself I wouldn't, but it's not cover linebacker. I need to be able to block shit and pass rush. And I need a guy with size, so we're gonna probably cut Fowler here. They let me put a mic here? They'll let you put a wheel, then might as well let you put a mic. Okay, push come to shove, I cut Patrick Queen. Difference between him and Gaither. Gaither Queen got better play rec. Let's see who's the better for that. Let's look at them side by side and see. I think I better change direction a little bit. Queen. We'll keep Gaither for that for now. Unless I put what's his old buddy in as my sound, that'd be a position I could use. And then I can use them on special teams. Let me find out I don't have him. Griff. I think I picked up 2 of the other guys, and that's why I don't have them. So that kind of ruins that game plan. Yeah, I didn't pick them up. All right, that's fine. Just put it on the receiver. Fuck it, right? I know I got the receiver. I actually picked up 2 of them. Need a number 1 receiver anyway. Fish just ain't cutting it. Tell them what they gonna give me. I could get better than that. They could get me better than that, bro. Hold on. So 87 catch. Ain't give me no speed. What the game, bro? They do this shit on purpose. You need speed to get away from man. Shit. Oh, they don't want to max his speed. Oh, it's key, bro. And then, yeah, it's too expensive to. You don't waste your coins on these season players. That's fine. Season 2, I'm gonna know. No season 2. Yes, I don't have an answer for Mike linebacker right now. Boy, boy. It's going to be fun. I'll be wanting to play squads for shit like this, bro. It's tough doing by yourself. You ain't got no credit card. Oh, why? Man, I'm just gonna do this and cross my fingers on every clip. You know, fuck this shit.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And they've got it. They recovered it.
Yeah.
Now, though, there's a penalty flag down.
They gotta have awareness.
That one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there.
And he lost the
Pick it up!
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Shit out of here.
That is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Walter Payton, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Mariota and the Raiders now come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
Bro, catch the ball.
Coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
There he goes.
That hesitation, man.
Inside the 20.
Skill set that I have. More than just trying to run to the end zone. Follow your block. Create a block.
And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Mariota will look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take it.
Give them a short field until I master this shit.
Not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried.
Metcalf getting locked up by my ultimate champion. Let's go. That wasn't like a seat right there. Back to the basics.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is
that we don't like to see.
When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done
again. Off the backside.
No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
You know, watching like that.
They'll go again with Genty. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
You need to find out which quarterback's in motion.
You don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mariota.
Why are we dive catching? When are they going to fix that? I shouldn't be jumping and diving for catches when I wrap.
Excellent field position. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem
point of having a wrap catch. Run after catch, not let me lay on the fucking ground. No.
Exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that one. I'm reaching on that.
You're searching.
Actually reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff is screaming at their defense. If you don't handle this one right here, this is a great opportunity for us. Take it away, guys. And they did.
And now excellent field position.
There's so many definitions
of a complete back.
I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
There we go. See, you don't need to be tackling like that. You don't need to be pushing them back. Just like that.
Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and less than a yard.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll look to throw here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are once again back in front. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
And that's why you should not dive tackle against me. But I will exploit you with the pitch.
He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Raiders.
Fucking bums want to dive tackle. Keep on, you won't find out.
On that return, but hey, the payoff, a touchdown.
And because this is the NFL, no band on the field, no trombone guy getting trampled going into the end zone. But how about how they got it done and turned it into a touchdown?
And that's one of those things where if that's a fumble on a lateral, the coach is angry. But if it works and you get in the end zone, it's a pat on the back, right?
It's something you have to do. You got to try and get it done and make sure you give yourself every chance to find a way to score.
16, Vikings 14.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and his
next jump.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On the ground with a tight end. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Mariota going to change the play. Now a first carry for their fullback. Shifts past him at the 45. And he was able to shed one tackle.
God, they gave me forward progression, but damn, like, really?
A minute to play in this first half.
Now 3rd and 5.
Here's Mariota. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Over there.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got on the
Bring them all down to the box.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover.
You thought I was lying? You thought I was lying? Bring them down to the box. Appreciate that.
Las Vegas. David Njoku, 55 yards.
Start working on these challenges now.
Their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
23. Vikings 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Special teams goated for me, man. I'll tell you. Even in hell games.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Peyton up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 10.
34-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walter Payton. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go.
Black people use that play. It's just so easy to cage.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll set up to throw.
So you slow me down? Okay.
Touchdown, Minnesota. DK Metcalf. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. A solid stiff arm. It comes, and he lost the football.
Bro, pick it up and go!
But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now a hit.
Fucking you, bro.
So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Solomon Thomas coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. He'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yep.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll let this go for the end zone.
Not today. Ain't no greening on him. Ain't no greening on him. He ain't tried to bail you, but skill trumps that shit.
And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Oh, please. Thank you. Thank you.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. A hit as he throws.
You get out of the backfield, buddy.
Partner, what we're we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This is one play. He ain't covering it. Come on, you got to get it.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
There it goes. Thanks for calling that defense.
Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. David Njoku. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
So I'm worried about trying to call cover 0 and not cover no one. The reason why I call cover 0 is 0 coverage. And you're willing to give up 1-play touchdowns by all means.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You're not me, bro.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball.
You got to use a better play than that. You said easy to cage.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try and put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them.
With 2 men, they're going to fall for them runoffs every time. They can't play run fits in man coverage.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mariota to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught.
Good design. Going circles around him.
Raiders. Jack Bech,
No going
26
back.
yards.
We back in rhythm, boys. Back in rhythm.
In the final seconds of this third quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack.
Team reps.
They fail on the try for two.
Raiders 36, Vikings 21.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Looking to put a drive together. That's taken in by Golden. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Peekaboo. The peekaboo.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And that is
You're going to throw it in the triple coverage.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the gun, Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mariota.
P.I. Thank you.
Let's check in with our referee. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Throwing is Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That's why you don't dive.
Inside the 30.
Yeah, Mariota has a good breakout game against his Ed Reed credit card guy.
To run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mariota now.
Wasting your time blitzing, my guy. I'm going to throw it. You're not going to make a play.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
You want to make a turnover, then don't blitz. Tell you right now.
They'll throw again. Mariota. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Wasting your time trying to blitz.
He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Mariota.
Oh, Mariota's going to get you. I will gladly take the points. You give them to me 3 anyway. You don't want to play correct defense.
A 44-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure...
Imagine having Ed Reed giving up down there 40 points.
It's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down.
For no money spent team.
Don't go away.
With no crystal cards.
And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this.
And I can understand if I'm on the other end and I'm losing. But it wouldn't be me, bro. If I had those cards, I wouldn't lose a damn game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just
fucking got failed, but we back though. Tackle.
All the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure.
Oh my God. 3 points.
Sheds off the tackle.
3 points. Thanks for doing that.
This one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their
my special teams is golden. Imagine having Ed Reed on and you give up stuff like that. You have all that +1 speed just to get ran down the field. By somebody that doesn't have Ed Reed. That's crazy, right?
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they
That's why I don't spend money on the game, bro. Oh my God. You got Ed Reed just to give up that. Special teams goated, son. No. We don't updates today. Do I need to log out to get the update? Or did they just... Give me a limited, bro. Give me a LTD. I never get anything good from opening a pack, even if it's a free. And you wonder why I don't spend money on a game. Bombs. Bombs. See if I got enough to update my kicker. How many more points do I need on him? What do I need? I need 5 more extra points. I need so much. I want to play squads, bro. See if anybody's on. So why are you playing college, bro? Nobody playing college right now. Can't play with randoms on this game mode because if I go offense, hear me out. If I go offense, my settings are based off the defensive coordinator because they're the head coach. Meaning, if they have the green shit on, we're fucked. You know, both ways. You know, two ways to Sunday, even on a defense. Each day, I mean, they're supposed to drop some cards today, right? Is it no one on because there's supposed to be like a stream that I'm supposed to be watching? See, I be forgetting to tune into this Twitch shit, bro. Nobody be saying nothing. I probably just missed it too. He goes 1:30, so 12:30. So yeah, I probably missed it. Let's see if I can take what I learned. Let me see what's available here. Like, go with Malik Benson, but he ain't got no agility. That'd be the most important stat to me is agility and change of direction. I might fuck with him, bro. Like he got to change of direction. He's a little undersized, but the Porter got the elite agility and change of direction. He just ain't got the juke and spin. So now you just kind of go back and look. Does he have juke and spin? He got an 82 vision. You can't stiff arm to save his life. Let me see. Yeah. He ain't got no spin. Porter got a better juke, you know. change of direction. It'd probably help for like screenplays and shit, but I don't think I'd see him as a returner for me. I'll probably keep Porter. And just pair him with someone that can kind of block. Being you need 85, it means short route running is the only thing he's going to be good at. So why give him a deep out elite if his route running is short? Come on, man. The Raiders should trade Colton Miller and start Charles Grant. That's what we should do. Oh, that boy might go in goddamn mud, but he probably won't even make the team. But you will be okay. Yeah, my nose tackle. Slow as fuck, but he has one purpose. Be the nose. Question is, do the Raiders keep more safeties since Stoops can play the slot, or do they keep more corners? You go out in free agency, you get Terron Johnson, that's your slot. I don't even see if he brings any value to me, though. Can't jump. Tackling better than Richardson's. That's good play, right? That only works if you're blitzing. Give it to him, he got decent man, but he don't have the threshold. You need 85. He can press, though. He got 85 press. But he's undersized. Time will tell. Question is, like, can he press? Will he get work? He's like, what, 25? 25 this year. He ain't got a large window. The only reason I'm not upset with the pick is because he replaces Lonnie Johnson. So he's like a stat upgrade over Lonnie Johnson, what Lonnie was. You know, but he's not someone that you're gonna have around long term. Like, it just is what it is. Would have got a younger guy? Probably so, but you got Isaiah Pullum out, he's your presumed starter. Unless you put Stooks in the slot, you got to find out where his value is. Unless you keep Stooks in the slot and then just use Teron Johnson as a one-year vet guy to teach him how to play the slot, and then just use him in the slot next year. Give or take. That way, next year you don't have to draft corners. We could draft fucking receivers out the wazoo. We need receivers, offensive tackles. Like, if the season ended today, even though we haven't even started the season, I would say receivers, tackles, defensive tackles are probably the biggest need. Depending on how long we're locked in with Quay and Jacoby, but that's the draft I would be looking at. It's offensive tackles, possibly guards, really depends. Because we already got our center locked. Colton Miller's getting old. You know, to bring competition in for Charles Grant, or Charles Grant can earn the job. Right tackle, we're not sealed over there. See what's over there. They got to figure out what they're going to do with Jackson Powers Johnson. That boy go out there, he blocked like a fucking mauler, bro. I don't see why they don't just be like, hey, he the starter. I'm not sold on Caleb, bro. He might be decent, but I'm not sold on him. Probably give me a nap, boys. Can't play the game as long as I wanted to, man. Get old. I'll be back when the Evos drop. All right.